Hello, my name is Olcia Paz. I'm a DBT therapist. I've been teaching DBT since 2013 online. One of my favorite modules is emotion regulation. I really like emotion wheels. There's a variety of emotion wheels out there. There's definitely one for everyone, and I am going to go through and review my favorite emotion wheels today. In saying that, we will be starting with kind of an easier one and going into ones that are a little bit more complex. Let's start with kind of where emotion wheels all started. If you are familiar with Gottman work, the Gottman Institute, they do primarily kind of relationship couple work and godfather of marriage and family counseling. So Dr. Gloria Wilcox created the feeling wheel, as you will see right now. This is kind of the basic feeling wheel, and I say that to say that it is great. Things that I like about the regular feeling wheel, and you've probably seen a variation of this probably many times, if not one time in your life, is it's colorful, it's easy to follow, it includes primary and secondary emotions. Most of them in the middle will include some basic emotions. This one has 6 basic emotions right in the middle. It's very easy to understand. I think if you are somebody who is just starting out to name your emotions and understand your emotions, this is likely where you're going to learn best. The feeling wheel from the Gottman Institute, made by Dr. Gloria Wilcox, is definitely a great starting point if you are looking for a feeling wheel, and if you're looking to the next level, the next one may be a better fit for you. So next up, you will see many versions of this. I believe this one came directly from Etsy. There are a lot that kind of build upon it. I like this one. It has a lot more words connected to it, which is always beneficial, in my opinion, for emotion wheels. Whatever you're going to use is the best one for you. And for me, the more the merrier. The more verbiage you can put to your feelings, the more you're able to kind of better address them or be able to kind of approach them. So in saying that, you will see the center of this has some differences. Then the first one also adds another one. There's a 7th main emotion in that center. It is also color-coded. You'll come to realize most of them are color-coded, and it adds more verbiage. It's primary and secondary emotions, and it's just a lot deeper. It takes things kind of to the next level. So this might be a really great addition if you are looking for kind of taking a step up. Maybe you're looking for more verbiage to coming through with your emotions. This second wheel is probably a good fit for you. This third wheel I actually haven't seen until I was looking for some different emotion wheels to film this video, and very much liked this one. As you can see, the traditional format, rainbow colors. It does go through like primary and some level of secondary emotions. What I really liked is, you can see in this outer, the lighter pastel ring, it kind of gives you some suggestions of what to do. So an example, if you're feeling angry and the emotion you identify with is anger, take a walk, leave the room, deep, slow breaths. I just liked the idea. If you are someone who's like, okay, I'm naming my emotion, what am I supposed to do now? This doesn't feel good. I could see this being really, really useful. I could also see it being useful if you experience emotions really strong, really intense, and you're looking for like the next step. Like, what do I do? I'm having a panic attack. What am I supposed to do right now? I've named the emotion, next steps, and you're just kind of more of someone who's solution focused, or just looking for, maybe even looking for a little bit of permission to take a rest or permission to manage the emotion. This might be a really good, and I found it a really unique wheel. I'm a big fan, as you can see. It is directly behind me. It is the Emotion Sensation Wheel. It is from Lindsay Brahman, who is a licensed social worker and creates these sort of creative, artistic pieces focused on different mental health realms. This, I really like. It works really well for my clientele. So whether you are new to emotions or building on emotions, rainbow, similar format, same stuff in the middle. What is different is that outside ring is sensations. It's what it feels like in your body. So it is, feeling tense. It is crying. I will often ask clients who are struggling to name their emotions, like, what does your body feel like? Or 5 minutes before you were maybe able to identify it, did you find your heart was racing? Did you find tension in your body? Did you find your palms were sweating? And being able to start at that outer ring and work your way in can be really helpful. I also find, the language might not be good for very young children. I find this really helpful for my own children, actually, to be able to identify it with their body and then be able to put verbiage to it. The other thing I will note is they also do create and sell a blank copy. So unlike some of the other ones, emotions are so different in what might look like anger to you, could be sadness to somebody else, could be tension to another person. I do like the fact that there is also a fillable version. So if this is something that you would like to personalize for yourself, I did have a client that worked in a therapy session and created her own and found it really, really interesting. Also found a lot of same things coming up and a lot of themes. So that might be something that you would also potentially do in a session. So next up, I'm going to go through some that I think are really different, maybe useful, maybe just kind of a lighthearted or an easier, more accessible way of looking at it. I found a lot of these on Etsy. So you can see this is a flower one with a smiley face in the middle, and it goes through things physically appealing. This I think is also sold as a sticker. I found a lot of these. So if you're looking for something that isn't a giant poster on your wall, but something you can like put on your notebook or carry around or have on your phone background, there are also plenty of these kind of fun and also very useful ones. Another fun one that I found that to me was visually appealing is this poster, It's Okay to Feel, and it went through things. It's a flower shape. Once again, they all kind of have the same deal for the most part, which is this like rainbow view of things. This also could be really useful. Another thing that might be good to have on a notebook or a desktop background, or have some level of accessibility to it, that maybe something much larger with a lot more words would be more challenging to do so. And the last one that I would cover is this one. I had not seen this one before either. I actually found this in preparing to make this video and looking for things that were a little bit different. And I found this very, very interesting and very useful. On the top, you will see it says activated. On the bottom, you will see it says calm. It's specifically kind of focused on mood. And on the left side is unpleasant. On the right side is pleasant. And then in the middle is minus. It's visually appealing. It kind of looks cool in a way and a lot different. The outer ring is the only ring that is filled in, which I think is nice for you to also be able to maybe fill it in on your own if you feel comfortable. And I like the fact that it is a way to gauge your emotions and put names on it based on how activated you're feeling. A little bit different than intensity. So I wanted to throw that out there. I think this would be kind of a more advanced level potentially. I could see this being really useful for somebody who deals with like anxiety or depression, and being able to like map a specific day or incident out in this form would be really useful. This one specifically is really new to me as well, and I definitely found it really useful. So those are 7 emotion wheels explained. Hope this was really helpful. Once again, there's really an emotion wheel for everyone. So no judgment if the one that worked best for you was the most simplistic and we started with one. There's always sort of room to grow and learn no matter what it is, whether it's DBT, addressing your emotions, or other things that might be going on in your life. I hope you enjoyed this review of some feeling wheels. Maybe you were able to kind of take things to the next level and addressing and being able to name your emotions and your feelings. Thank you for joining me here and learning more about emotion and feeling wheels. If you'd like more DBT related content, feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. If you have any ideas of any other DBT or mental health related content, feel free to put in the comments what you'd like to see, and I'm happy to create more videos. So take care and stay skillful.